trying to get the.
Actually, we're live right now.
You live right now?
Get in there, bro.
Get over here.
I got 8 minutes.
All right. That's the camera.
Hey, you can't make me look short, bro. You gotta sit down, bro.
Those cameras, I always tell this guy right here that camera is so good, it knows what you're going to do tomorrow. You see the future with it.
Well, I'm glad I combed my hair and didn't wear a hat today.
All right. All right, guys. Well, we're here at the Balarama, fundraiser. It's good to see everybody here, man.
Absolutely.
It's always good to see you, Lawrence.
It's good to see you, brother, man. I appreciate you, bro,
This
man.
guy pops up everywhere.
I'm like a cancer. I can't go away.
One time I was skinny dipping at the pool in Vegas. The Vegas takeover. Lawrence shows up.
Sounds like a party.
With the camera and everything.
The camera and everything. Wow, we're live.
we're live here.
Nah, it's cool that you're here, man. I wish they had me hosting, so I didn't want to bring all my stuff and then.
No, it's cool. It's cool. Yeah, it is. I'm actually here to videotape, but I brought my stuff just in case because I'm staying here till tomorrow. And I was like, if I'm too tired, I have a podcast tomorrow. I'll just have all my equipment here anyway.
You can do it here.
Yeah, I can do it here. That's what I'm saying. So I was like, you know what? I have my stuff. I'll just go ahead and set it up tomorrow. Set up a quick little show tomorrow.
Do it on the go.
Why not? And they were like, okay, yeah, sure. So that's why I brought it. But no, it's cool, man.
John here, right here, he was my producer for one day.
Ah.
And then he left me. Yeah. It was a Bobby Pulido one, right?
It was a Bobby Pulido one. It must have been a curse because now I'm unemployed. Now I got to.
Lawrence, when you got here today?
I got here yesterday, but I mean, I've just been talking to people, random people, whoever comes up, and stuff like that.
Well, the artists will show up here in the others, right? You got some artists here. Mike's here.
Yeah.
Isaac's here. Cristelo's right there.
Yeah, I just finished talking to Rick and I talked to Richie.
Okay.
I don't know if you know this, but Richie's going to have the same surgery that I had. I had the same transplant.
You're doing good.
Yeah, and I was the one who actually talked to Richie about it and told him, hey, you don't have to wait for a transplant. You can have a living donor.
How long has it been now?
This is going to be my 4th year. Yeah, so it is possible. It's difficult. It's hard.
Yeah.
But not anything that's worth having is easy. It does take some time and it takes a lot of dedication. But you know what? It can be done, and through the grace of God, you do it.
Absolutely.
And it's really cool to see all these people come together, and all these artists and everything else. When I got here, David Lee was serving food, man. When I got here,
my brother was saying the same thing. He's like, "Hey, man, did you go get food?" And I was like, "Yeah, DOG was he's serving." So it's great to see the community come together, even the artists.
David Lee, man, he did a lot. A lot of people don't know Richie's his best friend.
Yeah.
So he loves him like a brother. And him and Joey, the manager, they put a lot of work into getting this off. Of course, Lauren, Eddie, everybody that planned this, and they did it really quick. I think they did this in less than 10 days.
Yeah, well, when Rick told me about it, it was like 2.5 weeks ago. And he's like,
about a fundraiser, but he didn't know what he was going to do.
Yeah, he's like, oh, it's just going to be chicken, man. That's all it's going to be. We'll just sell some plates, something small. And then next thing you know, he blew up, and he's like, dude, I don't know what I'm doing, man. I was like,
I had the conversation with him too. I'm like, wait, let me understand this. So we're gonna do a benefit, and there's not gonna be any music, like really? And he's like, I think they're doing something. So that's when I think Lauda and Eddie got involved. No. Shout out to them for their hard work putting this together.
So yeah, if you guys are watching it live and you're here in San Antonio, here at 4:00. Can we cuss on here or no?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want to, man.
So there's always got to be an asshole anywhere we go. So today I'm going to be the asshole. I gotta kick all these people out of here at 4:00 to go outside and thank you, brother. I got to kick all these people out, and It's going to be a $10 minimum cover.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? To come back in, and it's all going to go, towards Richie and Rick's fundraiser. And $10. And look at the poster. Like, there's nowhere you can find $10 and get the amount of entertainment you're going to get tonight from 4, I think, to 11 or midnight.
Yeah, 4 to midnight. Let me go ahead and read off real quick who it's going to be. Starting off, it's going to be David Farias, and then after that, it's going to be David Lee Garza, Mike G, and the Iconics. Of course, that's going to be a badass show. You know what that is. Then you're going to have Mario O, who's going to be hosting with, or he's going to be playing with Ram Herrera. You got Stevie D. You got Los Navairas that are going to be up here. You got Chente Barrera. I mean, the guy is Chente Barrera. Come on, he's bad to the bone.
Top 5 underrated Tejano musicians of all time.
I'm telling you, bro. You know what? I think about Chente Barrera, not a lot of people know. He's been on more than 400 albums. More than 400 albums, performing, either playing drum, playing some sort of instrument, and singing backup. The guy's amazing. Stevie D is going to be here. J.R. Gomez. I announced it on my show after we got back from Las Vegas. I said, J.R. Gomez is my MVP of Las Vegas, because last year he really kicked some ass last year, dude. He was awesome.
J.R. Gomez is that guy brings a party wherever he goes, and that's the great thing about it. You know what I mean?
I look at the guy like a 6-man, like Ginobili. I was in Round Rock about a month ago, and him and Mario O did a show at this small little Tejano bar. And I tell you what, man, he had everybody in that bar going, because, man, he puts on a good show with like an acoustic set or like a full band, bro.
It doesn't matter. And then also we have Texas Latino. We have David Maris, of course, David Maris, the ageless wonder. That guy never gets old.
Right.
And finish it off, one of the best bands that needs some love, La 45. Man, that is a full-on kick-ass band right there, bro.
It's an orchestra.
That's right. So, yeah, definitely one. We got Mike G here.
I'm gonna jump off of here.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, come on out after 4 o'clock. $10 or whatever you want to donate. You want to donate more, even better. But we'll be out here. I'll be out here hosting. The Navairas are gonna be out here. Matter of fact, I'll do a plug. Navairas will be on Wacky Wednesday this week.
This weekend.
And we got something in store for everybody. Just be ready. It's gonna be amazing.
Now you have
brand new single.
Yeah, you got the Emilio's Sons.
Yeah, I got the tribute coming at the end of June. June 29th, we're going to be in, with Quarter Moon Productions, we're going to be in Angleton, Texas. It's going to be our first time we ever film a live concert with me and the producer. We're going to actually do a show from there, kind of like what we're doing here, what you're doing here. And we're going to film some of the concert, maybe not all of it, but a good portion of it, and get to bring, show people outside, out of the area, show them the concert a little bit. So
and also, don't forget, bumpers on both, on YouTube and on Facebook, so you can catch them on both sides. So it doesn't really matter.
All right, yeah.
Thank you, brother.
They gave me the
yeah.
jump. I'm going to bring Mike over here.
Bring Mike over here. Really.
Isaac.
All right. Thank you, brother, man. I appreciate you, man.
Hey, make sure you guys check out Lawrence, dude. The dude's so knowledgeable about the Tejano music. makes this podcast really, really awesome. And it's always real chill. I love to just sit down in my studio and listen to him talk. It's a good time. So make sure you guys check out this podcast.
Thank you, bro, man. I appreciate you. Brother, so how does it for you to be a friend of the family and to be here and helping them out, man, and seeing all the people coming out here?
It's amazing, man. I love to see the community. I've known the Valderramas for 15 plus years or so. Me and Rick actually work together here locally at USAA, and so working together, we built a great friendship, and I got to know the family and Richie, and I call her Mama Valderrama, and actually got to meet Henry before he passed, and great family. Like it's great to also to see the contributions that Rick and his dad and everybody have made to the Tejano community, and so it feels great to just get in here and just contribute to this great cause. So thank you for doing your part to also definitely market this event. It's just great to see everyone out here.
All right, cool. Well, we got Isaac here, man, from Mike and the Iconics, man.
Yes, sir.
What's up, Isaac? How you doing, brother?
Doing good, man. Just here supporting this good cause and whatnot.
Cool. So, how you liking it, man? With your now you've got some track now with Isaac. Now you've been with him for a while now. So how you feeling, man?
Yeah, a year last weekend. So man, it's been a great ride. I'm enjoying it. Thank you to Mike and all the guys for the support. Also, it's been awesome, and we got some good things coming up.
I know the transition was kind of rough there, but yeah, because getting used to the all the work, man.
Yeah.
Because you didn't get to ease into it. You was like, oh, by the way, we're having like 16 shows in about 2 weeks. What's that?
So I got the call to come and help out on one show, and then from there was like, okay, we got shows lined up. Right? Like we went to, I think the following weekend we went to California, and then from there it was Vegas, and then we had Chicago, and just being able to go to places that I've never been to, they're pretty cool too.
Yeah. Hey, now clarify for me, where are you from, bro?
I'm born originally from Abilene, Texas.
Yeah, see.
But in '86, my dad joined the Rental Corrido as a space player. In '86, we moved to the Valley. So Elsa, Texas is my home. That's where I grew up, went to school, graduated.
See, because I know you're from West Texas, and so I'm from San Angelo.
Okay.
And I'm like, he's a homeboy, man. He's from West Texas, like for me. And they're like, nah, dude. I was like, hey, dude, man, I'm telling you, that's a homeboy. But anyway, no, it's great that you're here helping out, man. And it's different. Can you imagine all these people that are here, man, and a lot of artists that are here.
Yeah.
And one thing we were talking with Bumper, and we were saying, when Rick called me and told me, hey, this is what we're doing, it was just going to be chicken plates. They were just going to sell chicken plates. And now all of a sudden it's like all these people are performing. It's like
I was working, and then Laura just tagged me on the post. I guess the promotion post, and I was like, oh man, all these bands are playing. Yeah, heck yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Sunday fun day.
Yeah, and it's wonderful because of the fact that everybody's coming together. And one of the things that Uncle Earl from KLMO, he said it's really awesome. There's no competition here.
No, we're all friends.
Familia.
It's family.
Yeah. And that's a beautiful thing, man. Me, I'm always bringing other radio stations out with, I have Puro Pedo guys that always jump in with me all the time, But it's because I believe the only way for us to level up, we have to level up together. That's the only way we can do it.
That's how it should be. Support each other, not put down. It's not I'm better than you and you're better than none of that. I mean, I came in meeting. I've met all these bands that are playing tonight. I've met them all, and it's like they all embrace. They embrace it. It's awesome.
I want to thank you, man, for having me on. I appreciate you. I want to give this mic up to Mike so he can join the show.
Yeah, you bet, bro.
Thank you again. Hey,
thank you so very much.
Come out and support. Thank you for everyone who's contributed, all the bands. You guys are doing a great job.
Thank you, brother, man. I appreciate you, bro. They were playing musical chairs. See, now you don't have to scream.
Sorry.
No. I said you don't have to scream. That's the one thing I like having my setup. Yeah. Because I like a lot of the singers, they appreciate the fact that they're like, dude, I don't have to yell, man. Because if you don't have headphones, you don't know what you're saying. Yeah, it's difficult. Right, So, Mike, thanks a lot for joining us, brother, man.
It's been a while, man.
It's been a while, brother.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you coming in, man. And you know what? Rick's a good friend of mine, and I'm just overwhelmed by how this has gotten where it is, dude.
For real.
I was telling Isaac earlier when Rick called me about this, and he told me it was just going to be chicken plates. And I can't. And I mean, surgery, by the way. They only started doing it back in 2001.
Wow.
And so, but it's a highly successful surgery. It is possible, and I'm living proof that it does work.
Wow.
And you
That's
know,
awesome.
I've been calling Richie and helping him, you know, and because I know what he went through. I know the pains that he's going through. I know what it's like to live with this disease. I know what it's like to. I mean, the pain is insurmountable. I would not wish it on my worst enemy, you know.
Wow.
And I was in the military, dude. You know, I was in special forces, dude, and I know what pain is. I walked around with a bullet in my leg for 3 days. And it was pain that I could barely stand.
Wow.
So trust me, it's hard life. But here I am 4 years later, almost 4 years later, and I can say it's possible. It is possible. And so I have all the faith in the world that it can be done. And you know, I'm a believer. I pray, you know, and I do believe that, you know, it can be done. And there's guys like y'all guys coming out here to perform, man, and giving your time to coming out here to help support these guys, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's the best part of what we are.
Yes.
You know, when I say make America great again, that is what makes America great. When we get together and support each other. It is not politics or anything else. It's us helping each other.
The only part that I was upset about, Lawrence, was that they're only giving me 30 minutes to play.
Yeah.
No, but as soon as they called me, I was like, I'm in. Don't question that. I'm in. Like,
yeah, definitely.
So,
And that's beautiful because, you know, for me, you know, I came down here without really knowing what was going to happen, you know, and I'm like, I'm going to do my very best to do whatever I can and help out as much as I can and everything else. And I did the painting that's outside.
Really?
Yeah, that was me.
Wow.
That's cool, man.
And so I did it it's called the Gregorian style. So what that means is you fast the day before you start, and then you fast while you're painting it, and then you fast the day after.
How long did it take you?
5 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's you do Vespers, which means you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, you pray, and then you pray at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah. So it's
wow.
It's a religious dedication that you have to do.
Very
else.
interesting.
Yeah. But I mean, you know, it's what I did when I was sick. You know, I did that. You know, and I felt, you know, I'm so tied to this you know, personally. That's why I felt it that way. But you know, coming back to y'all, you know, y'all guys doing this is just it's really awesome, and you know, nobody's gonna argue the fact that y'all guys don't kick some butt when y'all get on stage, man. Nobody's gonna say y'all don't, man. And it's wonderful to hear y'all out here, and you know, just what do y'all have in store next? Outside of this, what's next for Mike and the Iconics, man?
Man, believe it or not, Lawrence, we're pretty much booked the rest of the year, which is amazing. You know, I mean, there's a lot of support for the Iconics, you know. So we're in the studio. We're about halfway done with an album. We just signed on with G Music Records with AJ Castillo. So we're recording there with him. Great person. Salud to AJ and his family. Other than that, man, like I said, recording and traveling. That's what we're doing. You know, getting ready. We just came back from Kansas, Missouri. Because you say Kansas City, they get mad out there. So, Kansas, Missouri. It was amazing out there. You know, we're gonna go to Vegas, not to perform, but to go to the expo and again to show support. You know, so we'll be out there in Vegas. In July, we're headed to Florida. We're headed to California. So, I mean, there's a lot of work for the Iconics. Colorado in August. The guys are doing an amazing job. Isaac is doing an amazing job. So, really proud of these guys right now. You know?
Now, as far as are you going to release any singles anytime soon?
Yes, we just released one maybe 3 weeks, maybe a month ago.
Yeah, about a month ago.
Cuéntale a todos. We'll be doing that tonight. And then the next one should be getting ready to come out. So va a ser una cumbia, and I'm really looking forward to that one, man.
That was gonna be a good.
And now I know your merch always goes well. I had to buy some merch the last time we were there at Las Vegas. But where can we get your merch, man? Where can we get some more information if they want to get a hold of you? How can we do that?
For information, if I know a lot of people don't do social media, or you can call me personally at 956-204-5762. I have all the answers to all your questions. If not, you can message me on Facebook under Mike Gonzalez or Mike Gonzalez in the Iconics. Those of y'all that would rather email, you can email at Mike31, MAZZ, Mike, and the number 31 at Yahoo. So looking forward to hearing y'all. Even if y'all just want to tell me stories about Jimmy G or whatever it is, call me, man. 956-204-5762.
All right, guys. Thank you so very much, man. I really do appreciate you. Thank you very much for being part of this, man.
Sure.
It's wonderful to see this community coming together, man, and all this other stuff. I was saying earlier, David Ligarza was serving food, man.
Really?
Yes.
That is
He
awesome.
had a gig last night. He had a gig yesterday, so that means he got here maybe at 5 o'clock in the morning.
You're right.
And he was here at 8 o'clock.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Wow. But you see, it goes back to supporting.
Yeah,
There's
that's
nobody better than anybody else.
Yeah, that's
We're
it,
all
yeah.
equal, and it's
That's
about
it.
helping each other
my
out, man.
my grandfather. He would say, "The world is full of people, but there are very few humans.
Hey,
Be
you're
human to
right.
each other.
You're right.
Be human."
Very true.
So that's really awesome, man. And thank you very much, guys, man. We'll see y'all guys later, man. We're gonna sign off real quick, and we'll be back when we get.